Hello, welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course my beautiful ancestors. Now, what you see laid before you is a general reading for Libra for the month of March, but please know that energies are experienced differently, so you could have experienced what I'm saying or about to experience, or later on you'll experience it, or you could be going through this right now. It all depends on how you experience these energies. Okay, so this is your opening guidance. This is your state of mind, and you're the one who got the most cards for your state of mind. So you have a lot on your mind right now. This is your love life and intentions. This is for your love and romance, sorry. This is your intentions, these. This is your inner world, your soul's yearning, your protection energies, and this down here is your emotions that you'll be dealing with for the month of March, or the time frame, and this is your closing guidance. So let's get into it. It says serenity. Divine light. It says, in divine light, you overflow with love. You carry the sacred arrows that teach you about the clouds so full of water that the rain comes like droplets of wisdom into your sea of consciousness. And you begin to learn. The sacred flute carries your prayers of love and all the symbols of treasured peoples. And dreams reflect upon you with the light of the great sun. You are a sacred lover full of fragrance, and the wind comes to spread your perfume across the land. You stand before the Great Spirit in a state of grace. Name your darkness, that sad quality that you have held, and as you call it by name, feel it begin to disappear. You hold onto your faith the same way that you grip your arrows of destiny. You are not meant to live in darkness, but in the light of your own integrity. Move with the flow of life and let go of any sadness from your earlier years. Be serene and at ease as the light begins to define you. Wow. And it's funny because there's a lot of references to water within this reading. So yeah, it seems like you're going to be forced to deal with some childhood traumas. That's what I'm getting from that. You have attachment. And attachment speaks, well, let's just read it. It's better to do so. It says, your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. You may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment. You simply cannot seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. You are living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now. If so, the chains that bind you could be your own making. This card is telling you that it is time to take action you need to break out of your chains and move forward to be open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. Wow. And the goddess of the moon speaks about knowing and trusting your intuition. So this is a very important time for you to be able to trust your intuition. Right? Let's go to the goddess of the moon, number 52. Sorry, taking so long. Okay. It says, intuition, going within. This card shows an eternal spirit holding a bright reflective moon standing in front of a crystal clear waters of the sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receive the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is a time to use it. Right? Financial constraints in reverse. It says, this card reverse portends an increase in money about to come your way. The previous constraints have broken open, and there's greater flow of money and other things. As more funds come in, you'll find that you have the freedom to take more risk and spend without your previous extreme precautions. The river of abundance is starting to flow your way, but don't be too cavalier. Always bring your consciousness to this and every aspect of your life. Okay. And the walking away card is 27. Letting go, moving on. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She's closing the gate behind her and is walking away into the misty unknown future. This card upright reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career goal, a relationship, or a long-term experience of any kind. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you are now ready to look at your options and the open road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, you now have the power to release it and move on to a freer, healthier way of thinking and relating to yourself and others. Whether it's an inner or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward now. So wow, Libra, it seems like you've come to a point where you're needing to make some decisions about your life. Some really important decisions about your life, because there's two cards here speaking about you moving on. Well, more than two cards. You know, there's this one, there's this one, there's this one, there's this one. And okay, I don't know if I went through, no, I didn't. Okay, so this is your state of mind, right? And we already went through them. This is your love and romance, and you have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime, mildew, fairy, cleanup time. We have rejection. We have perseverance for your intentions. We have don't let your pride get in your way. We have bring love into a situation. We have for your inner world, submerged, iceberg. For your soul's yearning, we have solace, bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. For your protection energies that you have available to you, we have 41, the whale, record keeper, create with song. Don't get lost in your imagination. Balance inner and outer worlds. Okay. Creation, inner depths, inspiration, and inner creativity. And for your emotions that you'll be dealing with for this time frame, we have water flight, heaviness, lift, burdens, or cast away, weightlessness. We have sacrifice. There are those worth making, and then there are those that will destroy you. We have the death card. We have the child card. We have the mountain. We have the dice. And we have the anchor. And of course, the closing guidance. So let's get into your reading. Why is the attachment card here for Libras? Why is attachment? Oh, okay. Yeah. It says a new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. High in psychic abilities. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. But this person, there's no new person right here. This is something old. You know, someone that you've been dealing with for a good amount of time, that you have some kind of soul tie to. But with the layout of the cards, I'm beginning to believe that it's a karmic soul tie. Can I have one more on the attachment in the page of water in reverse for Libras? Okay. The moon, yeah. So it's like Important psychic insights. Again, the goddess of the moon. So maybe this is a water sign that you're attached to, which is a like Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Yeah. Because the goddess of the moon is here. The moon is here, and then this is a water sign, a water card. So maybe you're attached to a water sign that is not beneficial for your life, and you have a soul tied to that person either through magic or just karmic lessons that need to be learned. Why is the goddess of the moon here? Why is the goddess of the moon here? Thank you. Yeah. See, you not listening to your intuition is causing problems in your life. It has had you stuck in a cycle that wasn't beneficial for you, and you've been having competing goals with people, bothersome details, conflict with others, right? So it's like if you're in a relationship and the both of you have on ropes tied to each other, right? And one person is tugging to go towards their dream and the next one is tugging towards to go to their dreams, but you guys' dreams are so diametrically opposed to each other, it's going to do nothing but create conflict. Why is financial constraints in reverse for Libras? Yeah. Okay. So you're going to start following your passions, and this is going to lead to an inflow of resources. Why is walking away here for Libras? Why is walking away here for Libras? Thank you. The Dreamer card. Yeah. So it's time to take a leap of faith. Follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Why is true love here for Libras? Why is true love here for Libras? Why is true love here for Libras? Oh, wow. Well, I got the 4 of water and the 7 of water, and what's missing is the 3 of water, right? So it seems as though you've missed an opportunity with someone who was a true love to you, and that would have been a romance of a lifetime because you had so many other cups, you know, or they had so many other cups, and they were confused by their options. And it's either you missed the opportunity with them or they missed it with you, either or, you know, because you were so confused or they were so confused that you were discontented and bored. But what you needed to do was open your eyes and see the possibilities. Why is the mildew fairy here for Libras? Why is the mildew fairy here for Libras? And the mildew fairy speaks about, you know, cleaning up a situation, like the stagnant energies that causes mildew, you know. And it's not saying that the energies are all bad, but what it is saying is that when it's out of balance, it becomes bad. It becomes something that's harmful. But mildew does offer benefits. You know, that's how they created penicillin. So it's not saying that you should totally eradicate everything that you are, but wherever your stagnant energies are, you need to free them up. Like this attachment that you have that is keeping you stuck and keeping you from your dreams, you know, it's time for a new cycle. Why is the mildew fairy here? Oh, shit. Yeah. So it's saying it's time to be trustworthy and compassionate. You need to be more respected and more cultured. And you need to open your heart and your mind to those around you. Because if you have a closed off heart, then, you know, it does lead to stagnation of energies. Why is the King of Water here? Yeah, 6 of water. Okay. Again, with this person from the past. If you're not dealing with a water sign, boy, I'd find that hard to believe because you have so many water cards on this board. And it's saying memories from your history, childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So yeah, you're stuck in stagnant energies of thinking that the past with this person was better than it actually was. You know? And you're nostalgic about the past, and that's what's keeping you tethered and stagnant. Why is rejection here for Libras? Why is rejection here? Yeah. Someone, you want to work on something with someone and they're not willing to do that anymore. Someone is not willing to put in the effort. You know, and maybe you're fearing this rejection. But it's telling you not to let your pride stand in the way. So don't stay stuck to a situation out of pride, you know, of it failing. Like sometimes things are meant to fail. And it's not really a failure. What it is that you've received the lessons that you need from it. And it's time to move on. Yeah. It says, defend your beliefs and your decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Yeah. You know, don't allow your pride to make you succumb to something that you don't want to. Because you're scared to let go of what you have. No, sometimes we have to let go of what we have to get the brighter future. Why is perseverance here for Libras? Perseverance speaks about giving up on your dreams right before the magic happens. You know, so let's see why it's here for you. Why is perseverance here? Yeah, it's saying that you have to persevere in making a choice, because this is the Lover's card, and it notes about choice, intimate relationships, carefully weighing your decisions, and good health. So make sure that you're persevering in things that allow good mental health and good physical health. Why is the Lovers here with the perseverance card, please? 9 of Air. Yeah. You see, you're expecting the worst, so you're getting self-fulfilling prophecies. And this is the Nightmare card for me. And there's a lot of like undertone of darkness within this reading. There's a lot of light and then there's a lot of darkness. So it's like saying, as I said, with these options, is that you haven't made a choice and you're persevering in not making choices about these lovers. And it's keeping you in self-fulfilling prophecies, you know? But now you're having an opportunity to make sure that your finances are going good. But it seems like everything else is a bit out of balance. Why is bring love into the situation here for Libras? Why is bring love into the situation here for Libras? Why is bring love into the situation here for Libras? Thank you. Yeah, Page of Fire. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity, outgoing, creative, confidence, and mischievous. And which you're not right now. You're absolutely not right now. Right now it seems like... Okay. Page of Fire in reverse. Why is the Page of Fire in reverse for bring love into the situation? Okay. Yeah. Again, with the Unity card, this is a marriage, a long-standing relationship. This could be a situation with a corporate structure or a governmental structure. This could be religious, but it's unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there's no problem. You know, you've lost passion for something that they're asking you to make a decision on. You know, if it's a relationship, then you can't be stuck in limbo in a relationship. It eats up your energy when you do that. So bring love into the situation for everyone involved. You guys don't have to stay together, but if you choose to, then it's asking you to walk away from those stagnant energies, you know, those emotions that of hurt, of disappointment. If you're trying to make this relationship work, those things are going to have to be forgiven, and so you guys can move forward. But regardless of what, you're going to need to make a decision. But it looks like it's urging you to take a leap of faith and to find something better. Iceberg, why is submerged here? What is hidden under Libra's emotions? What is hidden under Libra's emotions? Okay, balance. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, or you're needing to balance your emotions, because the iceberg speaks of only the tip of the iceberg is shown. There's so much more that is below the surface, And it's urging you to balance this out, to deal with the problems, to go deep within, you know, to find balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. And it's wait for the perfect timing. Like, you don't have to do it all at once. Why is the balance in the submerged card here? Eight of Fire. Okay. So maybe a Sagittarius that you're dealing with, or that is a family member, or however this person fits into your life, they're not sending you messages. Like, they're working on their balance, and they've blocked messages from you because this is submerged, you know. And or this is saying to you that once you find your balance, that things will start moving rapidly. You know, delays will be over. Many things will be happening at once. Why is Solace here? Why does Libra need to recharge their batteries? Why does Libra need to recharge their batteries? Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Water. It's time for you to find self-compassion. You know, again, if you are dealing with a water sign, then this person is draining you, and it's time for you to recharge yourself. You know, get yourself on the right emotional standing. But this is also saying that relationships are developed to a new level. Trust your intuition, again with the intuition. Care for yourself and others. So it's now telling you that, you know, recharge your batteries, because maybe you are a little bit high strung at the moment. You know, when you need to be more tender-hearted and empathetic, you need to be patient and more loving. And when we are running on E, that also affects our emotions very heavily. All right. Why is the whale here for Libras? What is this breach? Why is the whale here with Libras? What is this breach? Yeah, King of Earth. Okay. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. So this is telling you that if you use your creativity and you balance your inner and your outer world with the Sagittarius card right here, that you'll be able to move into a prosperous time, you know, where you can be generous and professional, responsible and practical. So it seems like your finances are doing okay. You know, it's urging you though to follow your passions, to bring in this abundance that you're looking for. In both places, your creation, your creativity, and the balance of your inner and outer worlds will bring in a lot of finances that you're looking for. What is this water flight? Heaviness, lift, boundaries, cast away, weightlessness. What is this water flight for Libras? What is this water flight for Libras? Oh, you flew over there, didn't you? The Chariot. Again, I don't know if you're dealing with a Cancer or some kind of water sign, but it's telling you that if not, then this is just telling you that you moving away, you know, moving on, taking that leap of faith in a new direction, is going to allow you to have an important achievement, you know, but it's going to require your self-discipline, willpower, and you'll gain the public recognition that you're looking for, right? Or if you are dealing with a Cancer, this person is someone who helps you to feel weightless, you know, so whatever burdens you've been on, it's telling you that, you know, it's a good look. But, I mean, to how this up here is, and this is, I don't really think that you're having a good relationship with a water sign right now. But if you are, then congratulations. But the cards don't seem to be saying so. It seems like you have a soul tie with a karmic water sign that's creating a little bit of havoc in your life. The undertones of this reading, I should say. Okay. What is the sacrifice here for Libra? What are those that are worth making and those that will destroy them? What is the sacrifice? Why is the sacrifice card here for Libras? Yeah. So what are you holding on to? You know? Can I have more? Can you elaborate on the Four of Earth and the sacrifice card for Libras? Can you elaborate on the Four of Earth and the sacrifice card for Libras, please? Thank you. And as you remember, like, you're holding on right here. And it was to a water sign because this is the page of water and this is the moon. And these are both dealing with the water elements. So some kind of attachment that you have to this person is causing stagnation in your life. Yeah. See, you're holding on to something that's going to cause a tower moment in your life because the sacrifices that you're making for this person or the situation is going to be something that's going to end up destroying you. And that's kind of sad, but to each his own. We all got to learn a lesson sometime. Why is the death card here? A star. Okay. So it's either if you put an end to the situation, you'll find your healing, you know, and you'll get some happy times. You'll make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, and you'll get on the right path if you put an end to this. You know. And if you notice, right now it's 3 major arcanas. I was going to say to you, you're the first one who didn't get a lot of major arcanas, but I guess that's why I didn't say it. Why is the child here for Libra? You know, the child speaks of looking back on your dreams through innocent eyes and looking at your life through innocent eyes, no matter what has happened. So maybe it's telling you that once you go through this cycle of the ending and a new beginning, and you go through the healing and restoring of your hope, you'll begin to see things through the eyes of a child. Why is the child card here for Libras? Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to be able to see what your stability really needs. You know, the bare bones of it, what you're doing or not doing that is allowing or not allowing your stability to be made manifest. And you're really going to get the honest and innocent answers because, you know, out of the mouth of babes comes the truth. Why is this mountain here? Why is this mountain here? What is this arduous task and climb that Libra has had to go through? What is this arduous task and climb that Libras have had to go through? Okay. Yeah. So for you to come out of feeling left out of the cold, it was a difficult thing for you to go through, you know, but right now it's like you've reached the top. Well, even if you reach the top, you're still going to have to climb back down, right? Sorry. But it's like you've come to realize that whatever sacrifices you were making, it left you still feeling 5 of earth, not abundant, in lack. Always feeling left out in the cold, always feeling like this relationship or situation was never progressing to a place of abundance, right? And it was something that was more hard pressed than it needed to be. So you've decided to no longer do this. Why is this 5 of earth in reverse for the mountain? Why is the 5 of earth in reverse for the mountain? Seems like whatever you've been through, you've learned the lessons from it now, and you're ready to do something different. Why is the 5 of earth? Yeah. See? It's like you've been working on an opportunity with someone, but you're also been juggling. So it's like you can't build on unstable grounds. So the tower has to come. Can you elaborate on the 5 of earth and the 2 of earth? Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly. So either you've been a Knight of Wands, like this is the thought box lover to me, you know, because you didn't want to feel left out in the cold. You didn't want to feel like you were in a lack. So you were juggling, and you were juggling with your, you know, your happy stick, if you're a male. But what it did was just create a lot of struggle in your life, honestly. And you remember, you end up missing out on the love of a lifetime because you were more focused on your options. What is this gambling card for Libras? What is this gambling card for Libras? What is this gambling card for Libras? What are Libras gambling with? What is this gambling card for Libras? And if you're not the one doing this, then this could be happening to you. But as I read for the person, the energies that I'm reading for. So however it comes out, if you feel insulted, I'm very sorry, but it just is what it is. It's coming out how it comes out. So the gambling card is here with the renewal, right? So you're taking a risk, and it seems like you're trying to go back to something you need to leave. You know, something you should be walking away from and taking a new leap of faith. It seems like you're gambling with your renewal. You know, you need to make favorable assessment of the facts and realize that what has this brought? Like, has it brought the fulfillment that you're looking for? You know, remember, there's sacrifices that you need to make. And those that are needed and those that aren't. But it seems like you're holding on to something that is very unstable, and it will never bring the abundance that you're looking for. Ever. And it's now time to boldly move forward into a new direction so you can have this success that you're looking for. Why is the gambling card here with the renewal? Why is the gambling card here with the renewal? Why is the gambling card here with the renewal for Libras? Thank you. Yeah. You're gambling with your success, with your stability. You know, right now is not a time to gamble. It's a time to let things go, to give yourself a new lease on life. Time to buckle down and get things done and honor the commitments that you've made. You know, it's time for you to choose to be loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind, but most of all to yourself. Honor the path that you chose. Why is the anchor here? Thank you. The ego. Yeah. But you're balled and chained to the devil. You know, you're balled and chained to the devilish ways. You're balled and chained to feeling trapped, to feel this attachment. You know, look how this room looks. It's like covered in spiders and morass and, you know, algae or whatever that is that's growing on the walls. It's like she's been there so long that spiders are starting to attach to her, to the post that she's attached to. So there's no growth here. There's no life in that situation. But you're anchored in it. You know, but the devil energies are something that it always tricks us. It always makes us think that we're better than we actually are. And when we've wasted our whole life, or we've wasted all the opportunities that are available to us, then the devil drops his mask and allows you to see what you've actually done. And you're going to get the truth of this. Why is the devil here with the anchor? So it's time to free yourself from these devil energies. The stuff that looks good, feels good, tastes good, smells good, but in the end destroys you. These sacrifices.